Hi, my name is Haley Pearson. I use pronouns she, her, and hers, and I'm an intern at Mental Health Services. Today I'm reaching out to folks about grief during a pandemic. I know many of us are grieving right now for a lot of different instances. Some of us may have lost loved ones during this time. Some may be grieving the idea of not having that in-person support during this time like they're used to. I know for a lot of our seniors on this campus, grieving that senior year graduation, those activities, those celebrations that we've come accustomed to. And in this grief, I know for a lot of us who have experienced grief in the past, as well as abandonment concerns, this can all really get stirred up during this time of loss. So I wanted to give some tips today on how to better manage that loss. I know for me, one of the things that's been helpful has been to write letters to my loved ones, write letters to those who I've lost, and write out those feelings of those endings that I really wanted to get this chance to say goodbye in ways that would have been meaningful to me, and just to get it on paper, whether or not I send it to them or whether or not they're around to be able to read that anymore. It's a great exercise to try to process that grief and try to have a closure that feels good to you. Another way to manage grief is to remember that even though this might be the last sentence in the last chapter of your senior year or of other closings and other endings, doesn't mean that it rewrites the whole novel or the whole chapter. Remember those times that have been meaningful to you in your relationships, and remember those, and that those aren't lost. Those are still very present, and you still have those to hold on to. And remember that many people are grieving right now. If being vulnerable and being open about your grief is something that you've struggled with in the past, like I have, I know for me, just reaching out to people and saying that this has been really hard and I've been grieving has been helpful for me, and hearing how other people are grieving too. Remember, you're not alone. MHS is working really hard to be able to support each of you, whether we have processing spaces or our on-call line. We are here for you, the crisis text line, National Suicide Hotline too. Remember, you are not alone in your grief. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be upset. And it's also okay to reach out to people when you need help. And we're here. Hope you're well.